各位记者朋友，大家
Friends from the media, welcome to today's press conference. Before we start, I have two things to announce. At the invitation of Minister of Foreign Affairs of Mongolia, Batmung, member of the Political Bureau of the CP Central Committee and the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Wang Yi, will visit Mongolia from June the 13th to 15th. At the invitation of the French government, member of the Political Bureau of the CPC Central Committee and the Vice Premier of the State Council, Zhang Guoqing, will attend the World Convergence Summit for Growth hosted by France via video link on June the 11th. Now the floor for question is open.
谢谢发言人。总台央视记者提问：中方刚刚发布了。
To follow up on what you just said, so can you share more details on Foreign Minister Wang Yi's visit? During the visit, Foreign Minister Wang Yi will have meetings with Mongolian leaders and will have talks with Foreign Minister of Mongolia. The two sides will have communication on bilateral relations, practical cooperation, and international and regional issues of mutual interest. China and Mongolia are friendly neighbors connected by mountains and waters. Under strategic guidance of our two leaders, China-Mongolia relations have sustained a sound momentum. China expects through this visit implement the common understandings reached by the two leaders and to steady the development of our comprehensive strategic partnership. Next one, please.
Thank you. Question from TVB Tokyo.
河野洋平先生，曾发布河野谈话，而且他还担任日本国际贸易促进协会跟中方关系的这个会长。他近日去世，中方对此有何评论？如何评价他对中日关系所做的贡献？
对河野先。
So we mourn for Mr. Kono Yohei's passing and offer our deepest sympathies to his family. Mr. Kono is a dear old friend of the Chinese people. Holding a correct view of history, in 1993, as Japan's chief cabinet secretary, he issued an official statement on the conflict women issue, acknowledging the Japanese government's responsibility and expressing remorse and apology, a statement that still exerts a positive influence today. Mr. Kono is regarded as an iconic figure in upholding Japan's pacifist constitution. He once said, Article 9 of the Japanese Constitution, which clearly stipulates that Japan renounces war and does not maintain war potential, represents both our determination, our resolve, and our ideal. He dedicated his life to China-Japan friendship, visited China numerous times, and made important contributions to advancing bilateral relations and promoting exchanges and cooperation between the two countries. On his deathbed, he still had China-Japan ties at heart and said in tears that he wished to make one last visit to China. Unfortunately, due to his worsening condition, Mr. Kono's wish was not fulfilled. Mr. Kono once said that he would never forget the stunning surprise and joy he felt when China and Japan normalized diplomatic relations. The past should not be forgotten. The goodwill of those days should be passed on, and the commitments made should be upheld. Under the current circumstances, these words hold even more relevance. Next one, please.
Hi, I am Naid Purisa from Press TV Iran.
伊朗摄像组织，中方此前提出了关于伊朗问题的4点主张，强调主权。但是美方在海湾的军事基地被用来袭击伊朗，这是否侵犯了伊朗的主权？ 移除这些基地是否应该作为实现4点计划的前提？中方能采取什么切实的举措来阻止海湾国家助力美国对伊朗的入侵？
中方对当前
China is gravely concerned over the situation. Military conflict will only exacerbate the situation, and resorting to military will solve no fundamental issues. The sovereign security and territorial integrity of regional countries should be respected and safeguarded. China urges relevant parties to stop military actions, resume dialogue and negotiation, and respond to the mediating efforts of relevant countries and to achieve the ceasefire at an early date. Since the outbreak of the conflict, China has keep in touch with relevant parties, including Iran, and has making efforts for promoting peace talks. China will uphold the spirit of 4 propositions put forward by President Xi to continue to work for peace talks and end of fighting, and continue playing an active role in resuming peace and tranquility in the Middle East and Gulf region. Next one, please.
Thank you. Question from AFP.
法新社提问：泰国的法院裁定2名来自中国的维吾尔族男子因参与2015年的曼谷爆炸案被判处死刑。之前也有中国的受害人在这个爆炸中去世，请问你对此有评？
回到泰方，
We have noticed that the Thai side has made a verdict on relevant cases. The bombing a decade ago has killed 20 people, including 7 Chinese people, and injured more than 100. The attacker has bared a grave crimes. China supports Thailand in making verdict in accordance with law and punishing the attacker. Next one, please.
谢谢发言人。深圳卫视记者提问：据报道，多名消息人士
Sources say that in response to the joint statement between China and Pakistan issued at the end of May, which said it is essential to oppose any attempt to revive militarism, the Japanese government noted that its policy of exclusive defense and its commitment as a peaceful nation remain unchanged. What is China's comment on that? Opposing militarism is the unwavering common will of the international community. Any country that cherishes peace and upholds the post-war international order needs to voice their just position on this. While paying lip service to peace and defense, Japan is actually speeding down the path of remilitarization by ramping up military expenditure, easing the export of lethal weapons, advancing the deployment of intermediate and long-range missiles, developing offensive military capability, hoarding sensitive nuclear materials, promoting the revision of its Pacific constitution, and even advocating that Japan should become a war-capable nation. In fact, Japan has torn off the mask of pacifist country all by itself. The international community must stay on high alert and should never allow Japanese militarism to return and menace the world again. Next one, please.
Thank you, AFP. According
法新社 FT 报道，中方取消了与欧盟原定于本月举行的2场会谈。请问你对此有何评论？另外一个就是王文涛部长是否仍会本月晚些时候访问欧盟？
关于你提到的第一个问题，
On your first question, as far as I know, China and the EU are in touch on relevant dialogue. On your second question, I'd refer you to Chinese competent authorities.
下一个问题。
Next one, please.
Thanks. Final one from AFP.
法新社，美国官方宣布，他们查封了13个互联网域名，称这些被中国情报部门用来，从美方那些有安全审查权限的人那里获取信息。对此有何评论？
我不了解你提到的具体。
I'm not aware of the specifics you mentioned. China always opposes groundless false accusations on the so-called China spy and smearing China. And also the one who conducting espionage and intelligence collection is the United States itself.
下一个问题。
Next one, please.
大家还有其他问题吗？
Any other questions?
好，
Question from Reuters.
路透社 ，OpenAI 昨天晚上发布的一个报告，中方对这个报告有没有什么评论？
请再重复一下你的问题。你说的是
Could you repeat your question? Do you mean the recent report by OpenAI? What's it about? I retreat the question. Thank you.
没有问题了，不问了。
Anything else?
好，大家还有其他问题吗？
Any other questions?
好，那今
This is the end of today's press conference. Thank you for coming.